Imagine this. You're walking into a showroom in 2026, and right in front of you is a car you've known for decades, but it feels brand new again. That's exactly the vibe the upcoming 2026 Toyota Corolla is giving everyone right now. And honestly, Toyota has played this one smart. Instead of doing a dramatic redesign that risks disappointing fans, they've taken everything people already love about the Corolla, then sprinkled in just the right amount of freshness, tech, and personality to make it feel like a true next-gen version. The first thing that grabs you is the new design. It's familiar, but sharper. The body has those smoother edges Toyota has been leaning toward recently, but with a more athletic stance. It's lower, wider, and a little more expressive. The front grille feels cleaner, the headlights look slimmer and more confident, and the rear has that subtle sporty curve that makes it feel like a car that's not trying too hard, but still gets noticed. It's basically the Corolla growing up without losing its everyday charm. And depending on the trim you choose, Toyota is offering new alloy designs, bolder color options, and a few subtle style tweaks that make this model look more upscale than any Corolla before it. But the real conversation starts when you pop the hood. Toyota knows the world is moving toward cleaner, more efficient cars, and the 2026 Corolla jumps right into that space with an improved hybrid setup. It's more powerful than before, but still incredibly fuel efficient. You don't need to know any technical specs to feel the difference. It accelerates smoother, feels lighter on its feet, and gives you that satisfying balance of quiet electric drive mixed with reliable engine support when you need it. It makes the car feel modern without losing the practicality that made Corollas the go-to choice for millions of drivers. Toyota basically said, if you've loved the hybrid versions before, get ready, because this one is more refined, more responsive, and more fun. Now, here's something unexpected. Toyota is hinting at light off-road capability in specific trims. Not full-out adventure mode, but enough to make the Corolla a little more flexible. Slightly raised suspension, a bit more traction support, and drive settings that help on uneven or sandy roads. This is a fun little twist, especially for people who want a commuter car during the week, but still like to go exploring on weekends. Think of it like the Corolla getting a tiny taste of RAV4 attitude. It's not trying to replace a crossover, but it's giving drivers more confidence on roads they normally wouldn't take a Corolla on. Inside is where Toyota makes a huge leap. Anyone who's driven older Corolla models knows the interior has always been simple and practical. But the 2026 version, this feels like Toyota watched what people loved in Lexus and then brought some of that magic back home. The dashboard layout is cleaner. The screen is larger, sharper, and finally placed in a spot that feels natural to use. The materials look more premium. The ambient lighting adds a warm mood at night. And there's more space to stretch out. Toyota has also upgraded the seats with better cushioning and support, especially for long drives. Even the steering wheel feels nicer. And yes, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are here, plus a smoother infotainment system that doesn't make you want to tear your hair out. Toyota is also bumping up safety tech. You'll get updated collision prevention, better lane assist that feels less robotic, adaptive cruise control that works more naturally, and a full package of supportive features meant to keep you relaxed rather than overwhelmed. The overall experience inside the cabin is quieter too, thanks to better insulation. It really feels like a comfortable, well-balanced place to spend time, whether you're commuting or road tripping. Now let's talk price, because that's one of the things people always associate with the Corolla. Toyota knows this car needs to stay accessible. Early estimates say the 2026 Corolla will likely start just slightly higher than the current models. Nothing dramatic, but the upgrades you're getting make the increase feel justified. And of course, hybrids and higher trims will cost more. But even then, Toyota is still positioning this as one of the most affordable, reliable, and value-packed cars in its category. When you compare it to the older models, it's actually fun to see how far the Corolla has come. Go back to the early 2000s, and the Corolla was basically the king of safe choice cars. Good mileage, decent comfort, but nothing that made you turn your head. Over the last decade, the styling improved, hybrid versions appeared, and tech slowly caught up. But the 2026 model finally feels like Toyota fully embraced the idea that the Corolla can be practical and stylish at the same time. It's still reliable, it's still low maintenance, but now it has personality, better performance, a more premium feel, and even a little bit of adventure built in. It's also interesting to see how the Corolla stands against the competition. Some rivals might offer slightly faster engines or sportier impressions, but the Corolla wins where it always does. Long-term dependability, resale value, comfort, and now, a genuinely appealing driving experience. Toyota isn't trying to make the Corolla something it's not. They're just improving everything people care about and removing everything that used to feel outdated. So, if you're someone who has owned a Corolla before, this model will feel like a major upgrade without losing the soul you're used to. And if you've never owned one, the 2026 version might just be the first time you seriously consider it. Toyota took the world's favorite everyday car and gave it a fresh, modern edge. That's the story of the 2026 Toyota Corolla. Familiar, upgraded, and ready for a new generation of drivers. And honestly, if this is where Toyota is heading, the future of compact cars is looking fun again.